What would you do to spend time with your secret lover? Would you go to the extent of faking your own kidnapping? In a tale that seems straight out of a crime thriller, we find ourselves diving into the life of Paul Iera, a 35-year-old tradesman from Wollongong, Australia. On New Year's Eve, Iera planned to sneak away to meet his mistress, spinning a web of lies to his unsuspecting partner. He claimed he had a meeting with his financial guy, but as the clock ticked closer to midnight, desperation crept in. Iera and his mistress hatched a plan to send a misleading text message to his partner. This message, woven with deceit and intrigue, would eventually lead his concerned partner to report him missing. Little did Iera know, his plan was about to unravel in the most dramatic way. But as we all know, lies have a way of catching up with us. And catch up they did, for Paul Iera. When the clock struck midnight on New Year's Eve, a frantic call was made to the police. A woman's voice trembled over the line, reporting her partner, Paul Iera, missing. The message she'd received was strange and unsettling. Her beloved had apparently been kidnapped, the ransom, his motorcycle. The police swung into action, following the trail of breadcrumbs left by a supposed group of unknown kidnappers. The hours burned away, 200 in total, with officers doggedly investigating every lead, every possibility. The clock kept ticking, the new year dawned, but Iera was nowhere to be found. Then, as the sun rose on the first day of the year, a breakthrough. Iera and an unidentified woman were intercepted at a police roadblock, but instead of a sigh of relief, more questions arose. Iera, far from being a victim, seemed surprisingly unruffled. His story was a baffling one. Kidnapped by unknown men of Middle Eastern descent, he claimed, then released without a scratch or his bike being taken. The officers were skeptical. The pieces of the puzzle weren't fitting together. The ransom note, the mysterious woman, Iera's nonchalant demeanor, and his shaky account of the events. It was all too inconsistent. Their suspicions deepened, and the investigation took a new turn. It was only a matter of time before the truth was revealed. 12 days later, the truth finally came out. Paul Iera, the Australian man who had staged his own kidnapping, was arrested and charged with making a false accusation with the intent to subject another person to investigation. His elaborate ruse had not only wasted the valuable time of law enforcement, but had also cost the state a significant amount of money. Upon his appearance at the Wollongong Local Court in New South Wales, Iera was ordered to pay a hefty price for his deception. He was told he would have to reimburse the state government around $10,000. This sum was to cover 200 hours worth of police work, all of which had been futilely expended on his fabricated kidnapping case. Additionally, Iera was sentenced to a 3-year community correction order. This sentence, while not involving jail time, was still a serious consequence for his actions. The magistrate, Michael Ong, described Iera's crime as abhorrent. The motives behind the couple's actions were, in his words, the least compelling reason he had ever encountered in his courtroom. But even amidst the fallout from his actions, Iera managed to escape the most severe punishment. He was spared jail time, a fact that his lawyer, Abbas Suki, stated his client was pleased about. Despite the ordeal, Iera was fortunate to have the support of his family and partner. Their backing, it seems, will be crucial as he begins to serve his sentence and attempts to move forward with his life as a productive member of the community. The aftermath of this ordeal was nothing short of a scandal. The public reaction was a mix of disbelief and amusement, with many questioning the lengths some would go to deceive others. The tale quickly became a hot topic, stirring conversations about honesty, trust, and the consequences of one's actions. In midst of this whirlwind, Iera's lawyer, Abbas Suki, issued a statement on his client's behalf. He expressed that Iera was relieved to have avoided a jail sentence and that he had made significant strides in rehabilitation since the incident. Suki affirmed, Mr. Iera continues to enjoy the support of his family and partner and wishes to move forward with his life as a productive member of the community. However, the reminder of his actions lingered. In the end, Iera's elaborate plan to meet his mistress came with a hefty price tag, a court order, and a lesson in honesty.